What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Unstable 1.10. Oh yeah, guys. So I spent some time doing some resource collecting, so we're a little bit late on this episode, but it's all good, guys. We needed some resources, so I decided to go collect them. You can see in the chest here all the different stuff that I have collected. We're up to 53 blocks of redstone. We got over a stack of lapis, almost 30 diamonds. It's not bad, right? We got lots of iron that still needs to be processed, some copper, and some tin. Not bad. So, I've upgraded our tools just a little bit. Our iron pickaxe here, I think I upgraded that to iron off camera. I can't remember. Anyway, I put lapis on there. I put a little bit of haste on there. Yeah, we have fortune 2. We can upgrade that to fortune 3, but we don't have enough lapis right now. If we put this right here in the tool forge, we can see right, where is it? Yeah, it says luck. You can put up to 360 lapis on there for fortune 3. We're at 180. So in order to get fortune 3, I need like 180 more lapis. We don't have quite that much. So I decided not to put the rest of our lapis on there and save it in case I die and lose a tool or whatever. We can try and get fortune 1 again. Once we get enough lapis that I can go to fortune 3, yeah, we will definitely be doing that. But yeah, things that I've done since last time, I ended up raising the roof up a block. I know, big change, big change. I've used our hammer quite a lot, actually. Yeah, one of the reasons that I've been trying to get iron is because our iron hammer here uses quite a lot of iron to repair. Like, I think 4 or 5 pieces of iron. Anyway, after I was clearing out this whole place upstairs, I noticed that we were down to like less than 20 iron. I was like, oh man, we need to go mining. So I decided to go back down to our mine down here. Yeah, and I took our little poke hole mine. I made it a 3x3, and then I, went side to side a little bit. We got lava lake over here that I kind of filled in. So kind of avoiding this path. I went down this way and I started, going down these different places. There's so many caves around here, guys. It's a little crazy. Like, pretty much everywhere you look, there's some kind of a cave or something going on. Yeah, there's a lot of Swiss cheese action happening here. I think at this very last one over here, I think at the end there was a cave, and I kind of went around and then it opened up into a ravine. And then I was looking up and there was the abandoned mine shafts and all of that stuff. So yeah, we might go check those out at some point. I'm not 100% sure if there's anything in the abandoned mine shafts that we need right now at the moment. I mean, sure, you can get pumpkins and melons from them, but I don't know if we need those right now. So anyway, I was kind of going through here thinking about what I should do next before I started recording. I was like, let's go ahead and start polishing this up a little bit. This is kind of like really square. So I was going to remove this corner and, I don't know, replace it with, I guess, cobblestone walls or something. Just kind of round it out a little bit. I guess we could also do carpenter blocks. I don't even know if carpenter blocks are in here. So I removed the wall. I was going to come back over here to my compacting drawer that I put all of my cobblestone in. From here and down below, all the mining that I've done, put it into my compacting drawer, and it's gone. All my cobblestone. I made a compacting drawer, and I had already compressed on the cobblestone. I clicked it in there, and I think it made like a quadruple or quintuple compressed cobblestone. Anyway, there's a lot of cobble in this thing. And I placed it here, and then logged back in today, and it's gone. So I think somebody told me in the comments that the items you put in the compacting drawers disappear, and I had forgotten that. But as it turns out, it seems like the entire drawer itself disappears. Let's do a test here. Let's check this out together. Let me grab some wood. There we go. That should be fine. We'll make ourselves a drawer real quick. Let's check this out. So if we do this, basic drawer, that's fine. What's something we can put in there we don't care about? Maybe like this tree tap from IC2. All right, so that is a drawer with a tree tap in there. Let's go ahead and save and quit. Single player. Load it back up. Is that drawer still there? No, it's gone. That drawer is definitely there. So the storage drawers just don't save their position or their data or anything like that. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Yeah, I lost a lot of cobblestone, obviously. I mean, this isn't a small area that I've dug out, right? Yeah, like I said, we had at least a quadruple. It might have been a quintuple compressed cobblestone in that drawer. Yeah, not good. So anyway, guys, I think it's gonna be a little bit of derping around today. We're gonna try and explore some of the features of some of the new mods. We need to also look at getting some of our ores processed, maybe get a little power online. There's also refined storage as a mod I'd like to look at. I don't know if we'll be able to get to that today. We need nether quartz. That's a mod that's similar to applied energistics. I would like to go straight to that and not even deal with this stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, storage drawers isn't going to work for us. I know there's like compact chests or something we could do, but you know, I think we should just go and explore the new mods and not deal with chests and things like this if possible. But like I said, I don't know if we'll be able to get to that today. So let me figure out what we're going to do first, and then we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so one of the things I want to look at today is the mod Quark. Now, what this mod is it adds in a whole bunch of things to pretty much vanilla Minecraft that the mod author Vasky says that should be added to it. So one of those things, for instance, is like if you were to make a chest out of dark oak wood planks, you make yourself a dark oak chest, right? So it's just a regular chest, but it's colored to be like the wood that's made out of, which is pretty cool. I believe that works the same with all the different flavors of wood. I haven't tried making a birch chest. Let's do that. Why not? Might as well just check it out and see what the birch one looks like. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of like a lightish tan color. I don't know if I like that particular one. This one looks a little too dark to me, but it's cool that there's all these different variations. I mean, these are things that really should be in vanilla Minecraft, right? I think so. One of the things I thought was kind of interesting that, you know, I was kind of reading, is like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I was like, wait a second, what? One of the things they added is if you are looking at a stair, or I guess if you're anywhere near a stair and you have an empty hand, you right click on it, you can sit on the stair, right? Kind of like you're sitting in a minecart. Hey, you can use stairs as seats. You have to press shift to get out of it. Let's make a few stairs real quick. Let's just check this out. That's kind of cool because you could set up like, you know, I guess a pressure plate on a fence post. I guess we'll make some dark oak stairs, right? That should be fine. So pressure plate. Oh, that's not how you make fence posts. You got to do the stick thing, right? Then that. Or is that the fence gate? No, that's the... Okay, so we can do the little table thing. We'll make some stairs. Obviously, we're not going to be doing this here. I still got to finish up the base, the floor, and things like that. I was just kind of caught off guard that all my cobblestone's gone. So it's probably going to be a minute before we get some stuff done here. So yeah, you could do, you know, this number that everybody's done in Minecraft. You know, the chairs and the table. But you can actually sit in it now. That is pretty awesome, I have to say. I like that. So that also got me thinking, though. Get out of the chair. Or get out of the stair, I suppose. If you can do that with these, those will act just like the minecart. You know, the fast travel minecart thing? So I guess if we're... Oh, we gotta do it with an empty hand. Let's go and break this. So you set down the stair, right? Let me get an empty hand right next to it. So you can place another one, and if you had an empty hand, you should be able to go over to this one, right? So you could do like fast travel pretty cheap out of wood. I assume this will work just the same with cobblestone. So this is kind of cool. And then, oh, wait, why can't I go back that way? Does it have to be the top of the stair? Maybe it has to be the top or the front of the stair. Okay, well, we could do that in such a way. I mean, it still works going back and forth, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like that. I was almost thinking this would be kind of neat if you could set these stairs like one of those elevators that goes up really fast. But I guess if you have to click on the top side, that won't work. Let's go ahead and play around with this for a second. Like if we were to set this on the wall right there, boom. What does that even look like? That's so silly looking. I like that. All right, so let's get out of there. So if we're on the bottom, we can't click on it. We can click on the front, the side. But yeah, the bottom doesn't work. That's too bad. I guess the back is the same way. You have to click on like one of these, maybe the top two, one of those four sides. So let's try. Yeah, I don't know why this has gotten me curious, But I want to try placing this stair the wrong way against the wall. Let's see what happens there. So if we place it there, break this one, place it. All right, and we'll get rid of this. I just want to make sure you can't click on the back, because I think we saw that when we were trying to slide along the floor. Oh, whoops. You have to do that with an empty hand, not place the block. Okay, empty hand. Right click. Yeah, it doesn't do anything from the bottom or the back, just the sides, huh? That's really awesome. I like that. That is such a, just a little feature, but it is so cool for some reason. I really like that. So yeah, guys, I was thinking about this a little bit more. Since you can't click on the back of a stair and you can't click on the bottom, if you already have a staircase laid out like this, all you gotta do is just point at one that's a few blocks away, right click on it, and you're off. You don't have to walk down the stairs anymore, which you'd think is kind of silly. You'd be like, well, why not just walk down instead of, like, you know, sitting on your butt and scooching down or whatever? Well, that's like a lot faster. Like if we go up the stairs here and we hold right click, I mean, it takes a second to get up here, right? But we can see the difference just by me like running and walking down the stairs or whatever. Like it is way faster doing the right click action on these. I like that. I'm definitely going to be using that for going up and down stairs from now on. All right, guys. So our next stop, I think, is going to be to the Nether. We will need to collect a decent amount of Nether quartz. So I just set up another portal right there. I haven't been through it yet. I just lit it. But before we went through there, I was like, oh, you know, we still have a stone sword. We should make a better one. So I just got done casting out all the different pieces for a brand new broadsword? Is that what it is? A broadsword, yeah. So we're using a, well, I guess we can stick it in the table, right? And you can see all the different parts. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't show. There we go. All right, so we're doing a bone tool rod that gives you the fractured bonus, and this is supposed to make your tool damage, or your tool does more damage. So it went from an attack of 6 to 7.5, so that's pretty good just by using bone for the handle. I like it. We also used the iron sword blade and then an iron wide guard. Both of those have magnetic. I assume that's going to draw in material, like loot from enemies to us, which will be pretty cool as we're attacking them. It should just come right to us. This has got a decent amount of durability. Yeah. And then I put on a thing of looting. I said we're going to use that lapis for getting fortune 3. Well, I decided, you know, looting seems a little bit better. So yeah, I went down into the mines. I mined out a whole thing so we could have some more cobblestone. So when we go to the Nether, we can try and protect our portal. I'm really not sure what to expect here. That mod Quark does add a few different things to the Nether, so we'll see what's gonna happen here. Yeah, so apparently like blaze spawn everywhere, not just in Nether fortresses. There's other types of monsters. Where are we at? Oh, I have the F7 thing on. I was placing torches. Ardite ore right away. That's kind of cool. Basalt. What is this? Why we got gluey particles here? Why is there floaty gravel? Is this a trap? I guess floaty gravel has particles coming off of it for some reason. That's a cool feature, I guess. All right, we'll leave that alone. Why are there so many gas? I don't even see one. I don't know. That's so weird. There's like so much of the gravel all around this one layer. All right, so nothing spectacular right away. Everything seems like a normal Nether. Obviously, we have the particles off the gravel. I don't know if that's vanilla or if that's something added by a mod. Either way, that's kind of cool. I like that. Let's go ahead and mark. Oh, that's way zoomed in. Oh, there's a gas over here. Let's go ahead and mark a waypoint here. New exit. Save. Close. You know, I'm forgetting. I'm walking around with no armor and like all my good tools. We probably should look at getting some kind of armor. But you know, I kind of wanted to get some nether quartz or whatever. This doesn't look so bad. We have some nether quartz ore right there. I guess I can farm some of this stuff. It won't be that big of a deal. I do have to watch out for those gas fireballs. Maybe we should use some of the some of that cobblestone that I brought with us to cover up our portal. All right, guys. Well, I tell you what. Let me just go ahead and do a little bit of mining here. I wanted to bring you guys in for the Nether adventure, just at least to get here, so we can kind of see you know, what changes are made. There's some basalt. Is that what this is? Yeah, there's some basalt around and not a lot different. But if I do see something that's pretty interesting, I'll bring you guys back in. Gotcha. Alright guys, well that was a fun adventure in the Nether. I was able to collect a decent amount of the Nether quartz, got almost, well I guess we got exactly 5 stacks, huh. Yeah, so we got a decent amount of this Nether quartz, and thanks to our pick with the Fortune 2 on it, yeah, we weren't mining it 1 for 1, we were getting the bonus little pieces of the Nether quartz, which was pretty good. I also collected some glowstone while we were there. So what I'd like to do now is I want to work towards getting to the refined storage. And most of the stuff in refined storage does require that nether quartz. It requires this quartz enriched iron, which is 3 iron and a nether quartz equals 4 other quartz enriched iron. So that's pretty cool. So we have only a smeltery right now, which we can refine our iron. So I want to do something a little bit better than the smeltery. While this does double our ores, you got to melt it down. You got to put in lava. You got to wait for it to cool down into the block form. I kind of want to get like a machine going on. And there's a few different types of machines that I haven't played with yet. So like Extra Utilities has a bunch of machines in here now that they didn't have previously. Like they have a crusher, they have a furnace, a generator, machine block, which is like the building block for all these different machines. So I want to kind of check these out. Let's do, I don't know what an indexer is. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. Let's do a crusher, and we'll also do the furnace. Those are the 2 machines that we're probably going to need, one to double the ore and one to smelt. I don't know if these are upgradable. I don't know how fast they are. These are things that I want to find out. So to make, the furnace or the crusher, we're going to need these machine blocks. And you get a machine block from a chest, plus some redstone and some iron. It seems pretty easy enough. And then same thing with the generator. So we might check out the generator powering all these things. I also saw there was another mod called Simple Generator. And that adds in, our simple generators. That adds in the furnace, the ender, the culinary, and the lava generators. So we'll check these out. Anyway, let's get back to Extra Utilities. So we want to make ourselves like the furnace and the crusher. So we're going to check these out. We want to see how fast they are and all of this stuff. So let me just go ahead and craft these guys up real quick. It's all like pretty much vanilla materials to make these. And we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I laid down the generator, the crusher, and the furnace. The first thing I noticed when I'm looking at these blocks, it says grid power 0 out of 0. Yeah, grid power is a new thing that is in Extra Utilities too. It's kind of like you have to make a bunch of blocks that create grid power, and then you have access to certain other things like the angel ring so you can fly, or other different things that is in Extra Utilities. But I don't know why that's showing up. That just shows up whenever you look at an Extra Utilities block, because you right click on here and you see that there's an internal storage for RF. You can see there's a place where you can put in fuel, I assume, and a place for speed upgrades according to this tooltip. So I don't know how this works. Let's put in a piece of wood. That went into here. We have 0 RF. Did that? Oh, that put power over here. Okay, so 1 piece of wood equals 300, which makes sense because these have a burn time of 300. I guess that's how that's calculated. All right, so I guess that makes sense. So if we put in a piece of coal, do we not have coal? I'm looking in the wrong chest. A piece of coal has 1600, so we should have, what is that, 1900 total? Put a piece of coal in here. And yeah, 1900. So that's pretty cool. So I don't know how to get the power from this machine to this machine using Extra Utilities. I don't know if there is any kind of like a power wire or something like that. I know Ender.io has conduits, and these are a little expensive for right now in the game. Like we need to get this conductive iron. So we need the alloy smelter before you can even get that. I saw that there was another mod in here. I think wire is what you search for. Solar Flux Reborn is what it is. These are called cables. So it's first, second, and the last cable. So that's 80 RF per tick, 320 RF per tick, and then finally infinite RF per tick. So the first one is quite clear glass. I guess just glass and redstone is all it is. Second one is iron and redstone, and then the last cable, yeah, that's diamond blocks and glowstone and Eye of Ender. So that escalated pretty quickly. You only get 2 of those cables. We'll probably just do this one. You get 6 of them, and that's 300 RF per tick. So that seems pretty good to me. So we need 6 iron, 3 redstone. I think we can manage that. And 3 redstone. Yeah, that should be more than enough wire. We only need to move it just a little bit, not super far. All right, and we got 6 of those. I assume this is going to work with these machines. All right, and there. So if I put in, I guess the next question is, if I put in a piece of coal in that, do I get 800 in our furnace, or does it all go to the first machine? Yeah, okay, so it splits it evenly. 800 this one, we got an additional 800 into this one. Nice. All right, so I guess there are speed upgrades according to the thing. Let's see like how fast or how slow this is by default. All right, so that's about the speed, I think, of a default pulverizer, right? The thermal expansion machine, or yeah, is it thermal expansion? All right, and we get gold dust, so that's not bad. We get the bonus ore, and it doubles it, so I like that. And then the furnace, does this go at a decent speed? Well, that's not so bad. I think that's faster than the vanilla furnace anyway. Yeah, I like that. And how much power is that using? Oh, not much. Okay, I like it. So it's about 200 RF per unit. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Cool. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and just let the generator generate. We're going to let the crusher crush, and I am going to take the resulting pulverized iron, or I guess the iron dust and the gold dust, put it back through the furnace, smelt those down. Yeah, and then we'll have all the refined materials that we need. Yeah, I want to look at the refined storage mod, but it's going to take a minute for all this stuff to process, so we have enough of the iron to continue on with that. So we'll go ahead and wait till next time before we, take a look at the refined storage mod. I really want to see like how different this is, or I guess how much the same it is for applied logistics, and see what the differences are. Yeah, just experience this mod, see what it's all about. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here for today. Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff done. I like a lot of the things that I'm seeing here in the 1.10 FTB Unstable mod pack. A lot of really neat stuff. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.